to another vlog. Today is day 3 of the trip, aka the last day here, unfortunately. We just checked out of the hotel room and we having breakfast here at Paris Baguette. I did get a bacon, egg, and cheese, and we got a nice dessert to go with it. And yeah, man, this is a great start to the morning. Get fueled up because we have a lot in store for today. And yeah, we head into our first event of the day. But we had to stop and get that little dessert and breakfast early in the morning. You had a little coffee?
I got an iced caramel salted pretzel latte. It didn't taste like pretzel salt, none of that shit. It just tasted like caramel. But it was good.
It was good. It wasn't that sweet. We usually when we get like
She told me it wasn't as sweet as the other one. I wanted to try the churro, but
yeah, the churro one looked nice on the website. I ain't gonna lie.
that would have been very sweet. But the coffee was good.
Yeah. Disclaimer, before we continue into the video, I just want to let the audience know that there was copyright music playing the whole time while we was doing this experience, so I'm gonna have to voice over everything. But don't worry, because I'm gonna make it a vibe. Sit back, relax, and let's go to Color Factory together. So as soon as you go in, you're hypnotized by this beautiful hallway, and it leads you straight into the lobby where you're greeted with a fortune cookie, any color of your choice. I ended up going with brown. Another cool thing that I didn't know prior to coming to this location is that you can take unlimited photos in every single room. All you have to do is scan this barcode, but that's not the best part. The best part is that every single photo you take throughout the tour is free. It gets sent straight to your email as you take them every single time. Without further ado, let's start off the tour with the mirror room. The mirror. I look stupid as shit. I'm trying to touch the mirror. I don't know which one's a mirror. I gotta look for these lines. But all in all, this room was cool. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did run into like 2 or 3 of them, but I'm not gonna expose myself like that, so we just gonna keep it on the low. But after we finish up with this room, we ended up going to the next room, which is basically a sound room. It sounds weird saying it out loud, but basically it plays sound as you get closer to each thing. I don't know. Y'all just gotta see it for yourself. And if you thought that was weird, then just stay tuned for the next room because this room actually confused me for a second. I said, are we here at AMC or are we at a museum? I don't know. But one thing I know is that it says grab a candy and go into the next room. I was like, what you mean grab a candy and go to the next room? Are you trying to poison me? But at the same time, I'm like, this is a good lawsuit, so let me just take the candy. If something happens to me, I got a little $1 million check, right? But basically how this room works is you gotta look at the video and you gotta eat the pop candy. But as you're eating the pop candy, you're looking at a flavor card and you're supposed to taste the flavor that you're looking at. So at first I couldn't really taste it because I wasn't really putting much candy in my hand. So when I actually took a big chunk, this was my experience. Oh, it was good. That was crazy. I tasted the Coca-Cola. Now for legal purposes, I gotta skip by a couple of these rooms because I don't want to get sued. But I am gonna show you guys 2 more rooms that we had the most fun in, and the next room being the confetti room. This room was actually cool to see. After a certain time, the whole room fills up with confetti. But unfortunately, the time that we went in, it wasn't able to do that. So we had to manually pick them off the floor and throw them over us. But we did take a couple cool pictures in this room, and we had a blast. We stayed in this room almost the longest compared to all the other ones because we were trying to get the perfect picture with the perfect confetti amount in the photo. But without further ado, after that, we ended up going to the next room, which was the quiet room. It's like entering a library. So the way this room works is you gotta wear headphones, you're listening to an audio. And the task of this room is you have to be able to draw the other person by just sound and without looking at the paper, which was actually cool. And this was the results of this room. Nah, you did that, I ain't gonna lie. You gave me some big ass lips, bro.
You
Damn.
gave me a boot. And you made me look like the monster from Monster Inc.
It's cause at first I thought he said draw the body, and then he said the face. Yeah, we tried. But then we ended up in this yoga room looking thing, and you know I had to bust down the moves for you guys one time. Take advantage, because it's free. I should be charging for this. I feel my dance moves? Shit. Yeah, let's do this quick. We're going to the night woods. I'm going to go out this way. Then we ended up in the best room of them all, the play pit room. Oh my God, when we walked into this room, I was speechless. Just look at this. This was the moment where I felt like I could bring out my inner child that never got to experience this cool ass room in his life. So at my grown ass age, you know what I had to do? Take off my sneakers and jump right into the playpen. What else are we supposed to do? Well, we definitely had a blast. We were also able to take photos in this room, which we definitely did. Here's a couple of them. And yeah, man, we were just bringing out our inner child the whole time we was here. But as they always say, good things come to an end, because as much fun as we was having, I ended up losing my ring. And in this moment, I felt so heartbroken. A moment that went from happiness straight to sad within seconds was just so devastating. We tried to find, I looked everywhere, but with over millions of balls surrounding me, it was impossible for me to find this ring so small. But then I remember a quote that said, "The moment you're ready to quit is usually the moment right before the miracle happened. Don't give up." And I guess that's where my miracle happened, because we found the ring.
I almost lost my pinky ring. Crazy.
See you hug later.
I guess water's not free no more, man. Remember when we used to be able to go to Starbucks and get a large cup of water for free? Now you gotta buy something. So I paid $3 basically for a water. She did write a nice note. Thank you. And what she wrote on yours?
Have an amazing day.
On her, she put "have an amazing day." It was an amazing day, so we're not gonna let that take away. But let me see what I paid almost $4 for. No. Yeah. What the hell?
Yo tengo raquiña. That ball pay me dio raquiña.
Yeah. Now it's time to go
To Primark.
And that's exactly what we did to end off this trip. We went to Primark and we went shopping. I have 2 secrets to tell you guys, so stay to the end so you guys can know exactly what's happening. Secret number 1, I filmed the extra video, which is gonna be a $100 outfit challenge video. I did it for the boys, so stay tuned for that video. That video is gonna be the next video after this video. And now for secret number 2. Secret number 2 is we already booked our next trip. By the time you're watching this video, I am currently on vacation. Now I want you guys to guess where you guys think we went next. The first person to guess it right is gonna win $20 via Cash App. But you only have a week after I upload this video, because after that it is no longer available. But if you made it to the end of this vlog, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't seen episode 1 or 2, please check it out. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And what I say every time, if you believe you can, then you halfway there. See you guys in the next one.
Porque se sienta malo y se me acerca. Con esos redes en la mano yo estoy alerta. No es por miedo, es que el instinto me despierta. Aprendí que la calle silencio tiene su esencia.